Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. Have you ever heard of lean design? In today's video, I'm going to give you a short exercise you may want to try at home to give you an example of what it's like to live a lean design life, a simpler life with less. So more is not necessarily better, even in interior design. Our culture would like to have us think differently, that more is better than less and bigger is better than small. So we buy bigger houses and we fill them with more stuff. And as beautiful as that might sound, just ask yourself this question: when is enough just enough? So as a designer for almost 40 years, I've lived in a world of beautiful stuff, being in beautiful homes. And now that I've chosen to declutter and downsize, I gave away 95% of what I once owned, and I now live on 5%. And I realize how much happier I am that I'm living with less, because I have a much richer, more abundant life where I appreciate what I have more. I now have more time, money, freedom, and energy to pursue other things that really matter to me. What I personally discovered, and I share in my book, is that living with less allows you to live more. In other words, to have a life. So how can you experiment with lean design yourself? So the first step is to pick one room in your home that you wish was simpler, and less cluttered, and definitely more peaceful. So this room might be one that's just not working for you, and you may not exactly understand why. So an example might be your home office. So imagine that this room will be a room that you love. It's a room that's peaceful. It makes you happy just to be in it. And it's a room that when you are in it, you're more focused and you're highly productive. The second step is to identify the purpose that you want for that same room. How do you want it to function for you? What do you want it to look like? How do you want to feel when you're in that room? An example there might be your master bedroom. So when you walk into your master bedroom, you might want to make it feel like a sanctuary, a place that you can escape to, where you're totally relaxed and at peace. The third step is to decipher what's working and what's not working about that room right now. And this does take a little bit of intention on your part to really discern, when I'm in this room, why is it just not working for me, or what is working? So look closely at each area of that room: the furniture, the space plan, the color palette, the natural lighting, the ambient lighting, and ask yourself what's working and what's not working. And how does that room make you feel when you're in it? Does it make you feel unsettled, unfocused, overwhelmed? Pay attention to how you're feeling, because this makes it so much easier then for you to make changes that'll be necessary. Step number 4 is to choose to keep only the things that you love in that room. So select only the things that you value, that matter to you. So as you're looking around that room, what makes you happy when you look at it? So it could be a particular photo, maybe of your kids when they were younger. It could be you and your spouse on a vacation. It could be a piece of artwork, a funny pillow, or a piece of furniture that you might have inherited from your family that brings back good memories. We're often more concerned about what to get rid of than what we should actually keep. So that's why we want to focus on what you want to keep. When you surround yourself with only those things that you love, the room will then reflect who you are and what matters most to you. And the last step is edit the remaining things in the room. So edit any remaining items that they just don't matter to you, they don't function, you don't like them anymore, and they just don't matter. So you're planning a room that's not only highly functional, but it also creates an environment that invites that calm, the serenity, the productivity that you say that you want. So this is the essence of lean design. It's paring down to only those things that matter to you and that obviously are going to be useful and fill a purpose. It's an intentional design to create a pathway for designing life that you really want and one that works for you. And it's also getting rid of what you don't want so you can make room for the things that you do want. It helps you let go to live that simpler, less cluttered life so you can have just enough, one room at a time. So try this exercise of lean design at home, and I'd love to know if it made a difference for you.